Okay, it's actually quite a lot of stuff to get done. I'm hoping it won't actually take too long. It depends if these printers are gonna mess up or not. So she's still printing off lines. I am planning to switch up my Patreon a little bit in 2023. Hi angels, it's Wednesday the 23rd of November. In the last vlog, we spent the entire day packaging and making orders, and I was so exhausted after that. I ended up having a nap yesterday because I was still so tired and my back was still so sore. The next time I have such like a chunk of orders, maybe instead of like trying to do them all in the same day, I should like split them up a little bit. I actually worked on my icons and they're all complete now, and this is the post that I did for my patrons to have like a first look at it. These will be available from the 1st of December. The icons will be available on my Moonlight Plus tiers. I do have a Stardust tier, which is kind of like coloring pages, phone wallpapers and things like that. And on that tier you will get the 4 wallpapers that I'm doing for December, but you won't get the icons. The icons you would have to be on the Moonlight tier and higher to get those rewards. I also made 3 widgets included in it, and I made a like GIF like lock screen widget, which was really cool. I learned all the stuff from Sleepy Days, which I think I mentioned in my last vlog. So to begin with today, we are going to make, package and send all of the orders, but I also have a bunch of other stuff to get done today, which depends how long these orders are going to take me, whether or not I'm going to be able to do the rest of it. But I want to record my Patreon tutorial for December. I'm going to be, well, it's not really a tutorial, it's more of like a brush tour, all the brushes I use for my artwork and like the techniques and stuff I guess I might include. Then I need to get all those icons sent over to my Mac to make it all like a zip file so that I can upload that onto Patreon and it doesn't take as much space. I also need to make an icon like tutorial, like teaching people how to actually add these icons to their phones. Once I have replied to all my Etsy customers, I am then going to do like a list of everything that needs to go in the orders today, and then we're going to do the stock check, which we always do together. Oh, by the way, this is by Dream Hop. It is such a nice playlist. It's like, I think it's called something like To Get You Through Winter or something, and I love the artwork on it. It's just so cute. I know I say that about all these lo-fi artworks, but they are so nice. Okay, it's actually quite a lot of stuff to get done. I'm hoping it won't actually take too long. It depends if these printers are going to mess up or not. If they don't, then this should be pretty simple. But if they do, then it might take a little while. So we have 13 orders to do today, so it's not as many as before, but there is still quite a lot in each order. It's now 10:20, so I've started a bit earlier than normal because you guys know that I'm always starting at like 11. I thought you guys might want to say hi to Yash. He's trying to loaf, but the table just smells too good apparently. Does that smell good? What's the smell? Yoshu? Hi, love bug. I wasn't sure if he was gonna let me stroke him. He is very intent on the smell. I don't know what has been on here. I literally don't know. Whatever it is, it's good stuff. He also loves to play with like the off cuttings from things. There you go. I'm gonna play. So she's still printing off lines, and I kind of don't really know what to do at this point because, like, it's been off for days. Like, it hasn't even been used. It's just so annoying. Like, Epson, can you please stop your printer from doing this? This is even your thick card. Like, it's like barely anything. Okay, so I have looked up the manual for this printer, and I'm currently doing something that it says to do if there's like banding on it or lines or whatever. So I'm gonna see how that turns out. I'm too scared to look at it right now, but I thought while we wait, maybe we can open my patron mail from Daniela, Mrs. Butter D, on Instagram. I signed up as a patron very recently because I loved her print for this month. I'm so excited to show you. So that's how it came. And then it's got a little like business card. This is so cute. Try and leave the link below if you guys also want to support her. I love her stuff so much. This is gonna go on my like side like this, but the one by my bed, because this is like run out of room, and I've got one by my bed that I've started putting stuff on, so I'm gonna put that over there. And then this is the print. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. She is literally so amazing. Look at her. I love her. Now for the moment of truth with the printer. Anyway, I managed to print out the cards and the orders. It's still going. I think there's like one fortune cards left to be printed out. I think I fixed the lines for now, but I really don't know. It's just so frustrating because it's a brand new printer. But regardless, I'm just gonna, like, I've got the stuff now, like, ready to cut and to package and things like that. So we're gonna get onto cutting this pile of oracle cards and bookmarks and things like that. So these are all the handmade ones, and they take a long time. So in my store, I can't remember how much exactly they are, but the handmade ones, there's less cards for I think roughly the same price, and that's purely because it's so time consuming. Okay my loves, I'm in my dressing gown again because it's freezing. I don't really understand why though, because it only says like 10 degrees or something on the weather app. I think it might be because my room is above the garage that might be why. I don't know. So we're gonna get cutting those and then we can package. The time is 1:15, so I don't know. We might get the orders done before the school run, and if that's the case, then I don't know if I'm gonna have time to record the tutorial. That's my only issue. And then tomorrow, I've got such a busy day planned. Oh my gosh, I'm way too tired for all of this. So it's not actually looking like I'm going to be able to do this tutorial. It's now 10 to 4. I've still got to package everything. So I think because the light's already going now, actually you can kind of see like where it's like almost sunsetting. Because that's already going. Good morning my loves, it's Friday the 25th of November. I have just finished recording my Patreon tutorial. I have a bunch of orders. Again, thank you so much. I do have to edit vlogs today, so I'm a little bit pressed for time. So what I'm going to do is do only the orders that have to go out today. So yesterday I didn't actually do any vlogging at all. I've been so tired lately, and originally I thought, well, maybe I'm just coming down with something, maybe I'm just ill. But I feel absolutely fine, touch wood. So I don't really know what it is. I'm just feeling very exhausted. Maybe it's because I've started doing these vlogs, but I don't really think that's it. Yesterday I spent my day prepping and getting all of my digital rewards ready, except for the tutorial. I kept not recording that in time, and it kept being really dark, and then it just wasn't it wasn't a good idea to record it when it was so dark. I also asked my patrons yesterday which bookmark they would like to see for December, and there is a clear winner. Being on my Patreon, they get kind of creative input into my pieces, and they help me a lot with theme ideas and things that I can include in the rewards. So if you'd like to be a part of my creative process, then the link will be in the description. One thing I also have to do for December's Patreon is finish up the Oracle card. This year was Crystal Girls, and I had so much fun designing and making all of the Oracle cards. And this will be the last one for the year and forever, the last one to ever be on Patreon. I think I mentioned it, but I don't know if I mentioned it in the vlogs, but I am planning to switch up my Patreon a little bit in 2023. I have some new ideas for the tiers that are gonna kind of give better rewards or nicer rewards, and also help me to not feel so overwhelmed and stressed. The Oracle card is a huge part of that stress in a sense. It's not stressful so much to create the Oracle card, it's more that it's extra work on top of a load of work that I put into every tier for each month. So typically for Patreon, the physical reward tiers, they'll get the print, they'll get the sticker sheet, sticker, sometimes, most of the time lately, they get a bookmark as well. And as you can imagine, that's a lot of art to create every month. So that can take quite a while on its own. And then when you throw in another drawing, it's very overwhelming. As you would have seen in the previous day that I recorded, so I think it was Tuesday, no, it was Wednesday. Wednesday the 23rd is the last day that I recorded, and as you would have seen, my printer was messing up, my brand new printer, and I thought I fixed it, and then it started making this loud clicking noise. So I'm just returning it now, and I'm getting a replacement. So the replacement is only due, I think, to arrive on Sunday. So I'm gonna have to use my trusty old printer to get me through the orders today. As you know, my old printer puts lines all over the back of the print. I'm really not sure why it does it. It literally does it in the beginning of you using it to print as well. The very first time you turn it on and you print something, it's going to have lines on the back, and then as it goes through, the lines go away. But it will keep doing that every time you turn it on to print.
I hate printers. I hate printers so much.
So I'm going to have to run a print through there quite a few times until I can actually print products with it. So that's what we're gonna do after we have done the vlogs. Also, my calendars have been selling so well. I'm so happy for all of the support I've received on these calendars. Okay, let's get into editing. So I was a little bit silly, and I completely forgot that I needed to import all of my files for this vlog. There are 57 video files to import, so it's busy doing that now, and it's probably going to take a while. So while it does that, I'm going to list out everything that I need for the 3 orders today, and then I'm going to start printing them. As you can see, I'm not very organized. Someone was so sweet to me the other day, and they said that they hope to be as organized as me, and I really don't feel organized. I forget so much stuff, and I try my best to plan out and to make most use of my time and stuff like that, but somehow I just always fail at it. I am getting better though. It gets better with age, I'm gonna say.